That emotion is rage.
What is this?
Children are the cutest creatures on earth, sure. But to be honest, some of them are literal demons. Like I swear, since you can't really do anything to them, they take advantage of that fact. The fact that they're vulnerable and innocent. Innocent in air quotes. And try to make your life as miserable as possible. And sometimes, they know exactly what they be doing. Some of them be smirking the whole time while doing it, like bruh. But besides all of that, they are mostly harmless. And if I'm being honest, they can be taken care of when it comes down to it. I'm kidding. Damn. Y'all so serious. Anyways, the same can be said about children in anime. Shit, one wrong move and these little demons will have you sitting courtside to your Kobe Bryant game. Take for example that one prisoner from Hunter x Hunter who thought it was easy eats when he was facing off against Killua in the Hunter exams. Only to get his hat ripped out by this 12-year-old smoke merchant and handed to him. Like, bruh, do you know how insane that sounds? So you have your hat ripped out by a 12-year-old, games wrapped, and then handed to you after you died. Like, bruh, what are we talking about, bruh? That's not enough. Well, what about that time when Gon almost took out a fully grown-ass man after he just asked to see his ability? Like, bruh, nigga just approached Gon, asked him, yo, can I see your ability? I'm trying to see if you're worth going to this mission or not. And Gon was about to up his body count. Like, and you know what the crazy part is? He then says that, oh, my bad, old head. I almost killed you in the most nonchalant way possible. Like, this was just a normal thing to him. That nigga should be thanking Killua for noticing Gon was about to up his body count and stepped in at the right moment. So as you've already seen from the title and how much yapping I've been doing, today we are here to talk about children in anime you should not be messing with. See, if you ever got isekai into an anime, never mess with any children in general. Like, the shit is not working, bro, I promise you. Starting off our list, we've got one of the most dangerous cases in anime, and it's none other than Mob from Mob Psycho 100. Now, if I'm Kevin's 41 minutes video isn't enough proof that this kid is an absolute menace, I don't know what else is, bro. Moving on. Nah, relax, I'm just kidding. Mob is a 14-year-old psychic, and do not let his appearance fool you, bro. This little nigga will beat your motherfucking ass. He's so broken that he has levels to it, like a literal system put in place to open ass, depending on how mad you make him. Yeah, that's right. This guy is like a phone gets in charge. The higher the percentage, the more cooked you are. And when that shit is unknown, like with 3 question marks, yeah, wrap it up, bro. It's over for you. Not gonna lie. Just look at what he did to this grown-ass psychic man. And the fact that he did that with just 100% is scary. Unknown Mob is a beast. His other victims include Dimple, a spirit. Like, how are you a human being? Open a spirit's ass, making the spirit feel actual pain. Like, y'all know how crazy that sounds? To make a spirit to feel pain. That is crazy, bro. Him versus Shiraro, another powerful psychic, and their battle was legendary, bro. It left the city looking like this. So yeah, if that isn't enough proof to show you that you shouldn't mess with Mob, I don't know what else will, bro. Moving on. You cannot have a video about the most dangerous case in anime without mentioning the goat of the hidden sand village, Gaara.
What is this? It's so warm and wet. Mother, what is it?
Bro, Kid Gaara was an absolute demon. Nah, literally. This kid will fold your ass just for looking at him the wrong way. Like, dead ass. He's so tough that there's been countless videos about him and the whole tuning exams. Bro was so OP and nonchalant that he had his arms folded most of his fights, letting the son do all his work until he got folded by Lee. And even though he won that shit, Rock Lee was looking so cold in their fights. This little demon spun back on Lee at the hospital just to finish the job. He could not have Lee looking all cold and shit, you feel me? But he does later save Lee from Shikamaru, so it's all good. Like I said earlier, there's been countless videos made glazing him and listing his feet, so I'm moving on.
Don't ever show your dirty face in front of us again. You'll keep this promise.
Last but not least for me, we've got my GOAT, Killua. Oh my gosh, bro, where do I even begin with this perfection of a character? In case y'all couldn't tell by now, Killua is one of my favorite characters of all time, and it's for good reason, you feel me? Like, my GOAT got too much aura, and his fits are insanely tough. Like, bro really be pushing that shit on, bro. And he's only 12? Damn, bro. Bro was born with elite genes and ball knowledge. Killua was Gojo before Gojo was even made. He was such a perfect white hair character that he became the literal recipe for white hair characters. Damn, I'm getting off topic. This 12-year-old is a total psych. Yeah, I do fuck with him, but facts is facts, bro. This little nigga was a perfect professional assassin at the age of 12. What were y'all doing at the age of 12, bro? Y'all was probably playing outside, you know, eating some sand, touching grass and shit. This 12-year-old was out here killing people, ripping people's hearts. At the age of 12, going on dangerous missions, he could open 16-ton gates by himself. Something which took Gon, Kurapika, and Leorio days of training just to open one gate. Just put that into perspective. Killua opened 3 gates by himself, which weigh 16 tons. And these niggas trained days just to be able to open one. Killua mastered Nen at the age of 12. Developed his own special technique by literally tasing himself with an electric taser. The fuck? Like, y'all understand how psycho you gotta be to do that shit? To actually harm yourself, to actually put yourself through pain, just to master a technique and develop your own special ability. Like, that is crazy, bruh. His other feats include completing the hunter exams in only 1 hour by defeating all the other applicants and getting back to Greed Island. Made that shit look easy. Defeated Yopi using Godspeed. Like I said, he's my favorite character, so I could literally go on and on, but nah, I must save that for a special Killua vid coming up sometime in the future. Passing the mic to Cole.
Was good, family. All right, so for those that usually watch my videos, you know I'm not super energetic, and I usually take the storyboard, nighttime, story time route, unless it's related to fights. So without further ado, if you rock with the video so far, then quit playing around and smash that subscribe button while I get ready to give y'all some more kids that simply cannot and should not be messed with. Now, obviously, he went with Killua, and you know I have to go with Gon to complete the duo. They go together like peanut butter and jelly, like loud girls and hot Cheetos at 7 a.m., like Sunday morning cleaning and gospel music at the crib. But anyways, Gon is a 12-year-old like Killua, and he just wanted to pass the hunter exam and understand why his dad would rather do that than raise him, which is sad as hell, I can't even lie. But that's a different story for a different day. Contrast to Killua, Gon is more silly and whimsical. He's like the boy version of the whole "I'm just a girl" trend that's been going around on the internet. Bro just be doing things sometimes. Like, how are you the MC and still a comedic relief character at the same time? But then again, he is only 12. The same type of 12-year-old that wears the same outfit every damn episode. Them green ass pom pom shorts every single day, bro. Like, I know he don't change them draws. Bro's shorts look like he about to go on an archaeology expedition with Indiana Jones. Then he rocks the matching green crop top zip up. And if he wasn't having it diabolical enough, he said, nah, this is too matchy and put some orangish red on the cuffs, pockets, and collar? Like, bro, ew. But at the same time, he was just a 12-year-old. Man, I started cooking so hard, I done lost the plot. Gon is tough because despite his silly and fun-loving appearance, he always finds a way to lock in when it matters most with unwavering fighting spirit and a face like Goku when he realizes shit just got real. He was heavily tested against Hanzo in the Hunter exam, and then Hisoka in the Heavens Arena as well, where he finally landed a punch, his first one ever. He steadily gets stronger, more resourceful, and learns how to control Nen better to aid in his battles. But yeah, that's it for Gon. Wait, I forgot one. Which one? Oh, you know better than that. I could never forget the greatest locked-in moment of Gon's entire career. Goku, Haku, Jiru, Pichu, Gon in 5. In the Chimera Ant arc, Gon comes across Pichu after Netero gave a smug "have at him" look while pointing back at the lair of the Ant King, where Pichu was healing Komagi, who the Ant King cared for very much. When the camera pans to his face, you just knew he meant straight business. He got up in there and Killua was trying to keep him calm, but he was ready to crash out because he can't comprehend why Pichu would slime out his gang when Kite was always a W man's. He agrees to let Pichu heal the girl, but they have to heal Kite right afterwards. So he plops down with one of the most menacing stare downs in all of anime while he waited. He then goes with Pichu to the chamber where Kite's body is, and Pichu reveals that Kite isn't even critically injured. He's just straight cooked. And all Pichu did before was preserve the body from decomposing after his death, even though his soul was no longer there. Obviously, the usually whimsical Gon is heartbroken and sad and shattered on the inside as a result. When he realizes Pichu can't do anything for him and Kite is already gone, he crumbles to the floor while blaming himself about Kite's death audibly, but saying that it was Pichu's fault in his head. Pichu didn't take a chance to escape, but instead told Gon he had to go next. Which, first of all, bad idea. Second of all, terrible idea. And third of all, that's a horrendous fucking idea because it lit a fire in Gon's body and he went so far as to sacrifice his potential, body, and future just to put belt to ass on Pichu. Bro turned into a grown-ass man that was ripped more than Chris Bumstead and Ashton Hall combined. The crop top and pom-pom shorts actually looked hard. I would describe the fight, but the reason Gon's on this list is because it wasn't even a fight. It was Pichu getting dragged through the forest and a crying grown man Gon preparing his body for the graphic tee that he was about to get put on with Amazon same-day shipping. I had to get a little bit deeper into my bag for this one. If you are a seasoned anime watcher, then you should know this deviant of a specimen, Shiraro from Dead Man Wonderland. She is a white-haired 14-year-old girl that is rarely seen without a smile on her face. But don't let it fool you, because she gets active. I'm talking kick strong enough to drop off the gorilla that people have facing 100 men with just one strike. She wears a skin-tight suit that makes her look naked, but I promise she's not. She's just on her Catwoman timing. She dotes on the MC Gunta, who is the newest dead man that she has a mysterious backstory with that even he doesn't remember from when they were kids. It's okay though that he doesn't remember because she's just glad to see him again. She loves anything sweet and dessert always keeps her at bay, but her playful side is borderline psychotic. She entered a competition with Gunta for points that would let them buy food and the rare candies that serve as an antidote for the poison that the prison collars ejects into the prisoners, which slowly kills them. This girl is dancing and prancing through the deadly stages of the game while there are thousands of onlookers because they use it as a tourist attraction, while there were also grown men getting killed, as if it was a high school dance with YMCA playing in the background. Then, let's not forget, she was putting belt to ass on that robot that was meant to exterminate unruly prisoners and dead men for being in areas they weren't supposed to be in. Gunta was about to get sheetsed, and she gave that thing a flying kick finisher, then proceeded to throw a tantrum and call Gunta stupid for being a big meanie. There's a whole separate personality inside of her as well that gets her so locked in. The crazy part is, she's actually low-key dumb. Like she's probably mentally on the same level as the Sasuke glazing version of Sakura in OG Naruto. But then you mix in the feats of her throwing a bomb disguised as a computer chip into a room and holding the door closed with her bare strength and acting like the red meat that was originally her shoulder wasn't being cooked to a crisp. Or the time she got outed for being in an area she wasn't supposed to be in so another prisoner could escape, just for her to get surrounded by armed guards 1 second and then for their bodies to be littering the ground outdoors afterwards after she destroyed everything but the floor. Then she just posed in the moonlight as if it was a random Tuesday night and she was stargazing, but aura farming at the same time like she was Jinno or Piccolo. And to finish things off, I have one more person. Gaara is tough as beans, bruh. But I have to say, Shikamaru of the Nara clan was more my speed. He was Naruto's real best friend that actually had his back. He was always chill and out of the mix of things. Coincidentally, he was also a lazy genius. So I definitely could relate.
Stop the cap.
And we can't forget about one of the greatest reusable one-liners in all of anime. What a drag. Bro really had everything except for a crispy Thrag type lineup. It was definitely giving Land of the Rising Sun, even though it had a little bit of Vegeta mixed in there. And they still refused to get him right in Boruto. But then again, they didn't get anybody right, so it makes sense. Shikamaru was the type of guy to know the answers to a test or to a question in class and not want to share them unless he really had to. He was cooking his dad in shogi as a kid and constantly managed to stay one step ahead of opponents all throughout the show. Bro was even a feminist. Don't play like y'all don't remember him letting Tamari win in the tuning exams after he literally had her under his shadow possession jutsu and sat 2 seconds from forcing her to forfeit the match. Bro was a gentleman and a scholar. And I guess that's why he got the crack later on. And let's not forget the get back on Hidan, the immortal, after he slimed out Shikamaru's ghost Sensei Asuma. Bro had a baby on the way with Kurenai and didn't even get to see her give birth. But he did get to smoke that last ghost blunt when Shikamaru held up the lighter while they watched as Hidan was going to be buried alive while being mincemeat at the same time. Just a chill guy and a genuine friggin' dog, man. And we can't forget his other signature one-liner. Right there, standing over the future grave of Hidan the Immortal, he hit the, right now the god you should be worrying about isn't your stupid Joshin or anyone else. It's me, because I'm the one who's about to pass judgment. Like bro deadass called game on a get back on an immortal. He's so tough.
Okay guys, that is gonna be the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the show as much as we enjoy making it. And yo, let us know if you like the collab as we've got more plans for the future. And yeah, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my nigga Cole. Like the video, drop a comment sharing your thoughts. And until next time, YC and Cole out. Watch more videos and enjoy the outro.
This is the fight of our lives, and we're gonna win. Whatever it takes.
your mom.